Hello, everybody. It's What's Happening Wednesday with Bizarro Fett.
And just Bizarro Fett.
Just me.
Just him today.
I've got nothing to talk about, so that's it. Show's over.
Oh, I can just come in and I can think of stuff we can talk about.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Okay, cool. So, we're going to talk about stuff. We're going to talk about
You guys hear
stuff.
about Jim Lee?
Yeah, so we're going to start the show off by talking about Jim Lee. Jim Lee, it was announced today, scooped by the Twitter of Chip Zdarsky, who apparently thinks that means he's
the vice president of Batman now, guys.
Yeah, he is now due a promotion of sorts. But regardless, Jim Lee is now the president and publisher of DC Comics.
Yeah.
I do have to wonder what's happened to Marie Javins. So I'm going to have to look into that later, because literally we are doing it again, folks. We are in the car.
I think that's our thing now.
I think that's what we do now.
We
because
just picked up our comic books.
we drive out to pick up the comic books after I get off of my day job. And we just started recording. And we done it, last 2 weeks, and we're doing it today. So, here we are. We're driving again. And we are in between Taco Bell and home. So, we're going to jam-pack as much as we can in that time period, because we are on the move.
All right.
Okay, so Jim Lee, president of DC Comics.
What about it?
What about it? Like, congratulations. Jim Lee is never going to listen to our fucking show, but congratulations, Jim Lee, on your promotion. I am a fan of DC Comics, and while I might hem and haw here and there, I'm happy for this achievement for you.
I am a fanboy, so hey.
Yeah, I mean,
I will miss your art, man. I miss your art. I'm not going to lie.
That doesn't mean that he can't do art anymore.
He does a lot less art.
He does a lot less art. You're going to have to get your tattoo refreshed. And then you can look at your Jim Lee art all day. Yeah, guys, Joe has a tattoo
Of Batman and Superman.
Done as a homage to Jim Lee's art from, I believe, from the Hush series. Yes. So, yeah. So cool. Yeah. And he's my boyfriend. Woo! But anyways, congratulations to Jim Lee, and yeah, all that jazz. Free Comic Book Day is coming this weekend.
I'm excited for Conan, guys.
I am excited.
And Smurfs.
Guys, our comic book shop, you know how sometimes you go in and they'll be like, okay guys, 3 per person or 6 per person.
That's fine, because there's
and that's great.
All right.
That's great. But I gotta brag about our store, honey. I gotta brag about our store, because we literally can walk in there and take one of each of those books.
I just want my Conan. Well, I'm sure I want a few others, but...
You want a few others, but if you're wondering how we feel overall about the picks for New Comic Book Day, we did a show just a couple months ago. I think it's like a month and a half ago.
Yeah, about a month ago. Talking
about the Free Comic Book Day stuff that's coming out that was on the list. We can pick one of all of those.
I mean, I'm sure I don't want all of them.
I think I don't want all of them, but I was afraid of having to go to multiple...
I low-key want that Smurfs, though.
I was afraid of having to go to multiple stores.
Well, I want to check out the other stores anyway.
I want to check out the stores anyway to see if they have any deals, but to know that we can just get there when the store opens and more than likely get everything that we want.
Yeah. Pay
for something at the store, and then we're good. That makes me a very happy woman. And if you happen to be listening to this show and you happen to be in the Indianapolis, Indiana area, you can check out Circle City Comics. That's our comic book shop.
Yeah, they're pretty dope, man.
They bag and board their new comic book day stuff.
Yeah.
They do. I don't know if they're going to bag and board the free comic book day thing. That seems like an overkill. Friendly, knowledgeable staff. It's great. They are our shop, so if you ever go there and you ever put your pull box there, you might every once in a while see the OUG and Bizarro Fett roaming around the store. But I want to tell this. I want to stress this completely. I know I just had my rent check and I do not have a lot of money to spend, but I am going to spend at least something in the store.
Definitely spend something in your comic book shop. These are free books for them.
Like they were telling us in the shop the other day that, there'll be people that come in and they never see them again. They just come in because they want the free comic book and they leave, which is fine. They do that. Maybe you read a comic book and you want to come back. That's why they do it. And they pay for those comics. You've heard the spiel over and over again. Guys, even if it's just $1, $2, $5, $10, spend some money in your shops this weekend if you're getting the free comics. Okay? I think I know, if I don't see anything else, I think I know what I probably want to spend.
I know what I'm getting.
My money on.
And mine is $3.99.
Yes. I know I failed you.
What is it? What is it? What am I getting?
You're getting the new Shazam book by Mark Waid.
I have the Shazam book? I want to be reading that.
I failed you. It's
okay.
But you know what? You did get some really awesome covers for your Star Wars books.
Got a lot of Star Wars this week, guys. It's Star Wars week. Oh my God, it's Star Wars week.
It's Star Wars week.
Star Wars month.
Yes.
Tomorrow's Star Wars day.
So, Joe, what are your plans? I gotta work.
Me, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to try to go for a walk if I'm not too sick, and then I'm going to read a lot of Star Wars stuff.
You're gonna refresh your mind.
I've been doing a lot of EU reading right now, and I don't stuff that I miss. I'm reading Darth Plagueis. I've never read that before, so it's really good, but it's heavy. Mm-hmm. It's heavy as hell, man. It is dark.
There's a lot of comic books that came out that are Star Wars.
Yes, there's 5 new comic books I have to read, so I don't think I'm going to get to all those tonight, so I'll read what I don't read tomorrow.
Now, are you going to watch your favorite Star Wars films?
I always watch my favorite Star Wars movie on either the 4th or the 25th. I watch Star Wars.
Okay. So, what movie do you think you're going to watch first tomorrow?
I'm going to watch Return of the Jedi.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because of the anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Now, are you going to watch your favorite new movie?
Solo?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I could probably put that on.
Yeah, guys. One of Joe's favorite Disney-led Lucasfilm films is...
Hands down, Solo.
He loved Solo so much. And I gotta tell you, I really enjoyed Solo as well. So tomorrow is Star Wars Day, and Joe is going to be Star Warsing to his heart's content. I may join him at some point.
Yeah, you gotta watch some more episodes of Andor.
I've watched 2 or 3 of the...
2 or 3. You gotta get to the 4 where it starts ramping up, man.
Okay, alrighty. So I'll watch an episode of Andor, and... Yeah, and then whatever else is going on. There's going to be a new series, isn't it, starting soon?
What new series?
The one that's the cartoon.
Oh yeah, Visions comes out tomorrow.
Visions starts tomorrow?
So does that little kids one.
I want to see the little kids one because that little blue guy is so adorable.
His name is Nubs, and he's adorable.
And
I would die for Nubs.
Dee Bradley is voicing him.
Really? That's right.
So. And if you are not familiar with who exactly Dee Bradley is the gentleman that also voices all of the members of Clone Force 99.
Yep. He's the clones.
He's the clones. He's the clones in the cartoons, guys. He's done other voices, but most importantly, he is the clones in Bad Batch.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember we were watching the coverage of Star Wars Celebration, and he was doing, like, I don't know if you were in the room, but he was doing a little bit of Crosshair.
Nice.
On stage. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Just to kind of see the guy that voices Crosshair and the voice coming out of him, it's like this, like, one of these things is not like the other. So yeah, that's gonna be fun for you tomorrow, and like I said, I'll join when I can. So we talked about Jin Lee, we talked about Free Comic Book Day, we talked about Star Wars. Guys, I might write a novel in 24 hours, not like 24 hours from now, but I came across this challenge that is write a novel in a 24-hour period over like a weekend. So you can either bust up that 24 hours in a weekend, or you can do balls to the wall and like go the full 24 all in one. I don't know if you necessarily have to make the decision prior if you're going to do that, but guys, I'm old, I'm in my 40s. I don't know if I can do the full 24 hours in one, but I think I might try. And I do have an idea that I think I might be able to have ready to write on. I know Joe is interested in this story because I've mentioned it to him before. It's kind of a dark comedy horror thing. So let me know, you guys, in the comments below. I am not opposed to doing any kind of maybe when I take a break, doing a little bit of live streaming during my breaks, talking about the process and how I'm feeling and everything like that, and maybe spout off a couple lines here or there of what I've been writing if I feel particularly great about something. But let me know, is that something that you guys would be interested about? And if you are in particularly interested about that, please make sure that if you haven't, you are hitting that notification button so that you are aware every time I post, because then you will definitely know when I'm going live.
Yes.
But
hit that motherfucking button, y'all.
Hit that motherfucking button, and y'all do that thing. Some other stuff that's been going on since we're getting close to home. If you did not catch it last week, I was a part of the Pop Culture Philosophers monthly comic review for the month of April.
Yep, yeah.
April, where we talked about our favorite comics and we commented on commentary and that kind of thing. He actually mentioned a book that I brought up today in his, Robbie brought up today in his monthly comic review, because he was talking about the second issue of Hairball.
Yeah.
And I was the one that brought up the first issue of Hairball, and he talked about how we had talked about it in the monthly comic review. So if you watched Robbie's review, then you know I was the one that brought up Hairball, because I like fluffy kitties, even if they're demonic terrorist kitties. Because we'll see what it's up with the kitty. We'll see what's up with the kitty. I'm not exactly sure. Some the guys in there brought up some interesting points involving the kitty, so we're gonna have to see how this pans out. Hairball number 2 sitting in the back seat right now, and I will be reading that one later. Anyways, guys,
we're close to home. It's time to say goodbye.
We are getting close to home, and Joe is right. It is time to work this out and say goodbye. So just some random news here and there, random things that we're talking about.
Happy Star Wars Day.
Happy Star Wars Day. Happy Free Comic Book Day, guys. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's one of my favorite holidays. It really is. I think I live every year for Free Comic Book Day. So let us know in the comments if you have any plans for Free Comic Book Day. Let us know in the comments if you are going to be Star Warsing tomorrow, and let us know what you're going to be watching and how you're going to be celebrating Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you.
And with you.
May the 4th be with you, guys. This is the officially unofficial Geek channel. And remember, until next time, if you see something, say something. And remember, the complacent never make a difference. Thank you. Until next time, we'll be seeing ya. Bye.
Goodbye.
I'm going to laugh if you